Hey guys, today we are going to prepare you for the Hustle and Show 2 drop, and I'm going to tell you why I'm still smiling even though I missed out on Steph Curry Cool Cat. Let's get into it. So, today I missed out on the Steph Curry Wildcat by one cool cat. I literally could have bought a $12 cool cat in the marketplace yesterday and had myself a Steph Curry, but that's okay, and I'm going to explain why I'm still smiling and why I'm not being a big Reggie about it. So this is the announcement we are talking about. It was announced that 17,784 Wildcat Steph Curry moments were minted to celebrate his moment where he passed Wilt Chamberlain for the all-time highest scorer for the franchise, the Golden State Warriors. And it's not a massively exciting highlight, but it has historical context. And that's what I'm most excited about in Top Shot, and especially the playoffs, the historical context of the moments that we're going to get in the next couple of months. And we possibly saw some of that today with the Warriors versus the Lakers, and there were some really cool moments that people are thinking could definitely get minted, depending on also the context of what happens next. So that's what I'm most excited about. Yes, I missed out on this, but also what I had done is I've done a Cool Cats challenge, and I sold Fred VanVleet, for example. I liquidated because I always thought that Cool Cats as a set wasn't worth it, and the moments themselves I wasn't that amped on. I was literally at a function this morning, having breakfast, and all I could think about was reading this post. And then when I got to read it, I must admit I was a bit bummed out at first. And then eventually you get to thinking, like, not everyone can be entitled to enjoying or getting all of these gifts. Everyone wants something for nothing, but it doesn't mean they deserve it. And I bailed on Cool Cats a number of times. I'm still holding one PJ Washington, which, geez, I've been holding since Cool Cats 2 or 3 or something like that. And I've watched him devalue quite a lot. And I just keep holding on to him, just, I don't know, out of pain. It's just one of the scars I hold on to. But like I said, I literally could have got a $10 moment, $12 moment yesterday and had a Steph Curry today. But it's not the end of the world. And here's why. Let's look at Steph Curry on the marketplace right now. It's going to be a 17,000 mint. So there's a 15,000 mint here for $62. Okay, cool. That would have been nice. And he's seeing stars. I've seen that seeing stars go down to 95. He's bumped back up to $114 recently. But obviously seeing stars is relatively relevant due to the Ben Simmons Showcase Quest. So it's not like all the opportunities are gone and I'm never going to be able to get this Steph Curry ever again. It just means I have to look at different means to get it. The other thing is, this community and you guys got me through the Ben Simmons Quest Challenge. And because of that, I should be getting a Ben Simmons very soon. Goodness knows what serial number that's going to be. So, like, I didn't have seeing stars moments, but this community got me through that. And that's a win that I've had. And that's something to be really positive about, even though I just missed out on this one. I mean, they've got to draw the line somewhere. And either side of that line, there's slight winners and slight losers. And then you obviously get the people like the 3,000 Cool Cat collectors with the greatest volume of Cool Cats moments. They're getting rewarded. And to be honest, Cool Cats has been around for a while and has been through a lot. Those people that have lots of Cool Cats moments, they are in the red with those moments. I guarantee it. They're holding in the red because those moments have gone down so much, especially Luka. Now look at Luka at $1,600. You think that's a lot of money for a Cool Cat moment? He used to be 3-4 times that at least, and he is the bottleneck for the Master Challenge. He still is, but if you're holding a lot of these expensive Cool Cats moments and you've done a lot of these challenges, you've been through it and you've been around since January, February, which means you were purchasing on the high. So those guys have been through it. Cool Cats is closing off. I'm not bothered that the people that are holding the most of them and the people that were deemed to be adjudicated in that 17,000 top get a reward. I'm cool with it. And like I said, I'll probably try and collect this moment in another way because it's one of my favorite players and it has historical context. So that's my take on the Steph Curry stuff. Moving on, we also found out that this is going to be the LaMelo Ball Master Challenge moment. This was leaked on Twitter via Mick or MB Shooter. So that's been minted. So that is definitely coming very, very soon after Ben Simmons and Curry land in our laps. And that will be Cool Cat's done. And then the marketplace will eat. Speaking of minting though, in the last video, we spoke about all the moments, the new moments that are going to be 40K, and also the moments that were currently 35K that got raised to 40K. At the time of recording, there was only 50 that were raised. Since then, everything that was 35 and not an LE was raised to 40 CC. So that happened, so just a slight correction there. Another thing that dropped today was we didn't get another RSVP pack, but we've got another reservation pack sitting there, but very specifically, it's for new collectors only. So I think there's a bigger picture here, and it's to do with the 40,000 CC mints as opposed to being 35,000. I think they've got a short-term plan to get us through to the end of the series or the season of the NBA, whatever you want to call it. And that involved a certain amount of packs and a certain amount of moments and a certain amount of new users. We cannot have another February by which we had too many users and an undersupply. This feels like the opposite to me. It feels like we're getting oversupplied for the next wave of new users. That way, people don't get torched. So if you're buying or joining if say like you joined in February, and I know a lot of you did, February, March, and you were buying on the high, I know you're feeling that pain. So why would we wish that upon new users going forward? We don't want people to get torched all over again. We want them to join, engage, have fun, re-engage. And that makes an ecosystem which can be profitable for everyone, but also fun for everyone without financially just getting hammered like a lot of people did, and I know a lot of you did in the February, March. So I think they've completely flipped it on its head. They're like, we want new users, we want to grow, but we cannot do it the way it happened in February. That's just my take. I'd be interested to know your take in the comments on that. Moving on to Hustle and Show. That also got minted. I told you it was a busy day. Included were Trae Young, Campazzo, Juan Toscano Anderson. I've been enjoying him on the Warriors. I think he's been playing well. Karl Anthony Towns. Haven't been enjoying him at all. Matisse Thybulle. Not Tyrese Halliburton. I'm sorry I did that. Name fumbles. Damian Lillard, DeJounte Murray, and OG Anunoby. And the reward for this Hustle and Show 2 is going to be Ja Morant. So these names compared to Hustle and Show 1 are much better. I mean, sure, yeah, we've got to deal with Karl Anthony Towns, but they're much better names than what we had the last time round with Chiozzo and, I mean, no disrespect, Caruso and a few other, and Kent Bazemore, and a few others. These names are a lot. I mean, Damian Lillard, who doesn't want some of that? Trae Young, popular. So we're getting Hustle and Show, and there's been a lot of talk about negative EV packs. Is this going to be a negative EV pack? Because the base packs, you know, we're starting to get $1 moments. Plumlee was $1 today. I tried to buy him, but I was too slow. I thought it'd be funny. We can get moments that are, you know, $2 or $3. And in a $9 pack, you can easily have a negative EV $5, $6 pack or something like that. The benefit of this pack is we get 1 Hustle and Show moment and 4 common moments. So we've got 4 common moments to make up that. Let's just say they're all worth $2. There's $8 there right now. So we only need Hustle and Show to be worth $6 for it to be worthwhile. And I guarantee you it is going to be worth $6 because in the marketplace, you can see right now the lowest one is $8. And we're going to go through their journey in a minute. But at the time of publishing, this is the Hustle and Show 1 page. They hadn't dropped the Hustle and Show Drop 2 page, which means we don't have the spreadsheet of the moments that we're going to get. If you do see it at the time before the drop or while you're waiting in line, open up the spreadsheet, click on the blue arrow, and you can open the moments and have a look at it and see which ones you like. You can also scroll down to the commons we get. So I imagine we'll get a lot of the same commons as well as a lot of the new commons that were minted. So these were the new 40k CC moments, which retired the previous 40k CC moments. And we've just seen all of these get minted as well. Included again is Simmons, Lillard, Trae Young, Tatum, Sabonis, Davis, Butler, ANZ. which is what they call Giannis Antetokounmpo because people like me can't pronounce names. So we've got a bunch of new moments coming in, and I would assume all of the moments that we're used to in the marketplace, your Stephs, your LeBrons, all that sort of stuff, your 4,000 LEs, triple badges, new moment badges, the 12,000 LEs, like your Toscano Andersons and your Jordan Pooles. And so when you get the spreadsheet, you can search by 12,000, 4,000, 40,000, whatever the spreadsheet looks like, and you can scroll through those sort of LE type moments and see what is available. So when that happens, when you find the spreadsheet on the drop page, which will look like this, view the complete pack contents here, have a look, see what's there, have a look at the hustle and show moments, see what you prefer, and go from there. If you do get a hustle and show pack and you're not doing the challenge, what you want to do is not sell immediately, because look, this is what happened. This is Kent Bazemore, who was probably the cheapest out of the set last time around. He started off at $10 and then absolutely ballooned to $36, leveled out, hovered around $30 for the entire journey, and then the challenge ended and he was dumped, and he sits currently at $8. And some people have dumped him for a bit less, but he's hovering around the average of $8. The highest valued hustle and show last time, I think, was probably Rudy Gobert. Same thing. He started really low at 14, ballooned to the $42 wall, and then leveled out and hovered around the 35 mark. Same thing again. When the challenge finished, dumped straight back down to $12, something like that. So what does that tell you? Selling on the first at least hour is not a good idea. Buying, if you're doing the challenge for hustle and show, is a very good idea, because if you can snap up, if you don't have a cooldown and you got KYC sorted, know your customer, which means you've verified your ID on Dapper and you're not going to get a cooldown for failed transactions, you can eat in the marketplace, I think. And this is really going to be the first time this is going to be tested, and we might not get cooldowns if you're verified. You can just get failed transaction after failed transaction and go again. Try your luck. Try and get these $14 moments and get a challenge done really cheaply, because Giannis, he's currently sitting at $72. So you start stacking a few challenge moments for the cheap prices. I mean, that challenge starts to look attractive. Worst case scenario, you start liquidating when it gets on the high or flipping. You can just add a bit of adaptability. It's going to be a bloodbath the first hour. There will be a lot of failed transactions, but I think that's something Top Shot's working on. So it'll be interesting to see how the system handles it this time around. But if you're not doing the challenge, definitely get rid of your hustle and show during the utility period. So during the challenge period, whatever it be, 7 days, make sure you get rid of it then. And if you really like the moment, you'll be able to buy it back later for that 1/3 price, $10 instead of $30, something like that. That's if history is anything to go by, which usually it is. And like I said, if you are doing the challenge, make sure you try and get in early, or try and snap up some of these ones that people just dump for no good reason at a very low price. So anyway, that's my video today. Let me know in the comments if you think I should be angry about not getting Steph Curry, or if you think that, yeah, they got the rewards pretty much bang on right, and I should just stop being a big fat Reggie about it. Anyway, if you got any value out of this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out and the algorithm and YouTube. Let me know that I'm not wasting my time. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate your smiling faces. I hope you're staying positive. Good luck in the drop. I hope you get some wicked serial numbers, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.